The Most Feared program just dropped in Madden 24, and there's a way to get any 90 overall champion for free. Let me show you how. Now, Social family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. In this one, I'm going to be showcasing what you gotta be doing first in the new Most Feared program, because I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty confusing, and there's a lot of moving parts. Okay, now to start with, let's address the title of this video. Swift, how in the world do you get that sweet 90 overall champion for free? Let me show you how. Now, boys, when we go on over to the new Most Feared Field Pass, and we scroll all the way on over to level number 25. Along the way, there's some good rewards, right? Like an 87 overall player right here. That's very solid. An 87 overall player at level 16. That's very solid. Tons and tons of season XP. That's awesome. But level number 25 is what you came here to see, boys. It's a 90 overall BND fantasy pack. And I'm not going to lie, you're probably thinking, oh, the 90 overall players are kind of crummy right now. Boys, I am telling you, by the time you get this pack, there will be some overpowered 90s in this game. This will be worth getting. Now, that's awesome, right? Level number 25, a 90 overall pack. But how do we get there? Let's talk about that, and let's talk about what you need to be doing right now to progress in the quickest way possible. Okay, now let's get started with the first thing you want to do to get Most Feared XP in this game. It's actually to back out of the Most Feared Field Pass and move on over to the Most Feared login calendar. Now, the way this works is very simple. Log into Madden and you get 1 day's worth of progress. So if I log in today, I get the day 1 reward. If I log in tomorrow, I get the day 2 reward, and every single day I log into this game, I'm going to move 1 day forward on this Most Feared login calendar. And as you guys can see along the way, we're going to be getting a nice bit of Most Feared XP. Look at this. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 9. There is tons and tons of Most Feared XP you're going to get for just logging into the game. It is simple. Now, 2 FAQ questions that I know I'm going to get. Number 1, Swift, why is this not working? It's not working for me either, boys. As you can see, I should have the day 1 reward. I'm on Madden right now on day 1. I don't have the day 1 reward. It's not working for me. This will get fixed. I would suspect it'll probably get fixed today. Now, question number 2. This is something I know a lot of people will ask. Swift, if I log in on day 1, I wait 5 days, and then I log in again, will I get the day 7 reward, or will I get the day 2 reward? Now, boys, the way this field pass works is it's not like a calendar. It's not like if I log in on day 1, I get that reward. Then if I log in on day 3, I get that one. Then day 7, I get that one. No, it's progressive. So if you log in on one day, you get day 1. If you log in on another day, you progress from day 1 to day 2 to day 3. So hopefully that explains it. You're simply going to be progressing and moving forward through these levels as you log in. It's not like every single day is associated with a specific reward. No, you're progressing through this field pass each time you log in. But again, this is an absolute must. Log in every single day if possible to get tons of XP. Now, next up, let's talk about these missions in here. There's a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie. There's stats, challenges, sets, trick or treat. What in the world is trick or treat? Monster mayhem. What in the world is that? And head to head. Okay, now there are 7 steps I want you to follow to max out this field pass in the quickest way possible. Step number 1, go to the auction block, filter it down by the Most Feared program, and buy a 78 overall player, boys. Now, this card absolutely does not need to play for you. This card absolutely does not need to start for you, but you do need this card in your lineup to get progress on a lot of the missions that I just showcased. So buy this card, put them in as a backup. It doesn't matter what card you get. I bought a left tackle. He will absolutely not be my starter, but we're putting him in as a backup. Okay, so my Joseph Noteboom is looking like a good backup left tackle right here. Now let's move on to solo challenges. Okay, now next up, let's move on to solo challenges. As you can see, there are 2 different solo challenge missions in here. There's Earn Stars and Most Feared challenges, and Earn Stars and Arcana challenges. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. And to be honest with you guys, I'd recommend you play through both of these sequences. There's only 10 solos in each sequence, 10 in Most Feared, 10 in Arcana. Play through them on full star difficulty. It's not going to take you that long. So far, the solos have been very quick for me. Playing through these Most Feared solos is going to give you some other rewards, which we'll touch on a little bit later in today's video. So you're definitely going to want to play through these ones first. Play through Most Feared first. If you don't want to get to Arcana yet, you don't need to, but I would say play through all of them. It's only 20 solos. It's not going to take you too long. Now, fellas, once you've played through your Most Feared solos, we can actually move on over to the sets tab right here, and we can complete this spirit board set. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the set, you're going to go on over to here, you're going to click X on this, which is going to move you on over to the set list. And once you play through your Most Feared solo challenges, for every single solo you play, you get a collectible that will go in this spirit board set. See right here, this set is called First Spirit Session, and there are multiple different collectibles we've put in so far. Now, the way these collectibles work is fairly simple. You get 1 collectible from every Most Feared solo challenge you play. When you play through all 10 of them, you get 10 collectibles. Complete this set, and that will complete that set mission. Now, step number 4, we're absolutely flying through these missions. We've gotten all our progress on challenges. As we've been playing our challenges, we've gotten progress on these stats right now. For these stats, again, you need the Most Feared player in your lineup. That's why for step number 1, I said buy the Most Feared player. You've gotten progress on this set right here, let's move on to step number 4. Now, briefly, before we talk about step number 4, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Underdog Fantasy. If you did not know, they are a place where you can make higher or lower player picks like the one you see on the screen. Thursday Night Football is tonight. You guys better believe we're making some picks. And if you guys want to make some higher or lower player picks for yourself and potentially win some cash, I will leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. As you are signing up, put in the promo code SWIFT. What that's going to do is it's actually going to get you a Patrick Mahomes 0.5 total yards line, boys. If you think Mahomes is getting at least 1 yard tonight, you can click the higher. I think he most certainly is going to get that. And if you want access to that special pick, put in the code SWIFT as you guys are signing up for the app. Again, check it out. It's linked in the description. Okay, moving on. Step number 4 right here. I'm actually going to get you guys to play an online game. And to do so, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this Monster Mayhem tab right here. Now, as you can see, there are 2 different missions to complete. There's winning a game and there's winning 3 games in a row. I'm going to try and get you guys to bang out both of these. If you are pretty solid at head-to-head, you should be able to win 3 in a row. It might be a little bit difficult. You definitely should be able to win 1 game, though, eventually. Now, in order to access this Monster Mayhem event, you're going to go to the play tab, and you're not going to go to Trick or Treat. You're actually going to go on over to head-to-head right here. Now, once you go on over to this head-to-head tab, you will see the Monster Mayhem placement section. All you do is click X to start this game. I already played someone, beat them 8-0. They quit out after I scored a touchdown and went for 2. So what I would recommend you do is try and get 3 wins in a row. If you're not so amazing at the game, though, just get that 1 win. That'll give you 1,000 most feared XP, which is solid and worth doing. Step number 5, this is where things start to get a little bit difficult, right? Like, we've already made nice progress on this field pass. We've done basically every single mission that I've done so far. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to complete a champion set. Completing a champion set gives you 2,000 most feared XP. It's difficult, but let's talk about it. Now, in order to complete a champion set in this game, you got to pick up 587 overall cards. And to be honest with you, I think buying most feared cards is probably going to be your best bet. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's very, very hard to find players at the correct price because, as you can see, 90 overall cards don't sell for a lot right now. Like, you'll notice in here that these 90s, they're selling for 550k at maximum. Like, the most they'll sell for is 550k, meaning that after tax, if you want the numbers to work out, you're going to have to find 87s at about 100k. I would say 105k is the number I'm looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to filter it down by the program most feared, the quality 86 to 87, and all you're going to do is refresh on this filter. It's going to take you a while to find these cards. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take you at least 10 minutes, but Gabe Davis at 108, not a bad deal. Again, all I'm looking for is about 100k for these players. That means we spend 500k on the set. We sell off the master for 550 and we make back 500 after tax. So we're going to end with the same amount of coins we started with, and of course get progress by completing a master set in this game. I'm not going to lie, this is a difficult step. Okay, step number 6, we're flying through this field pass. And next up, let's talk about the trick or treat missions right here. These are going to be some offline missions, boys. Let's explain. Now, when you go on over to the play tab, you go to trick or treat right here. There are 2 special events in this game. The first one is trick or treat the neighborhood. Then there's trick or treat haunted house. Now, basically what you do is you play through trick or treat the neighborhood. And then once you play through this event right here, you're going to get something called a haunted house key. And then you basically would insert the haunted house key in here to unlock this set of trick or treat games. And to be honest, these are kind of boring. They're offline games. They start you in the second half, 3-minute quarters. You get the ball, chew the clock out, kick a field goal as time expires in the 4th quarter, and that's going to ensure you get these done in the quickest way possible, boys. Once you play through this section of games, you unlock the second section, and again, that's going to complete both the missions you'll see in here when it comes to trick or treat. Okay, then finally, the other mission in here is to spend treats in the store. Now, as you guys play through those 2 events I just showed you, you're going to be getting something called treats, and boys, as you can see, you can spend your treats on multiple different packs. I'm not going to lie, gonna make a full video talking about the best way to spend your treats in this game because that's a little bit complicated. And then once you guys have done that, you're going to complete basically every single mission in here. Like, these stats will be completed from all the stuff we played, solos, online, offline stuff. These stats will be completed for the solo challenges. We've already done those. For the sets, we've done the spirit board set. We'll have done the champion set. For trick or treat, we'll have done all 3 of these missions. For Monster Mayhem, we'll have done all 2 of these missions. All that's left after that is playing some head-to-head games. That simple. That is what you want to do first in this promo. Follow those 7 steps and you'll be in a great situation and most feared. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Hit that subscribe button because, like I said, plenty more most feared content coming in this game. And until next time, boys, I'm out. Peace.